Now let's see where we're at so far. These really come in handy, these little bungee cords. They're little tiny ones. They have a couple clips on them. If you need to take off your carburetor, off your engine, or just to put anything up out of the way, these little bungee cords are just great for that. Now what I've done is I've taken off the exhaust pipe, which is over there. And these aren't about parts. What we're going to do is we're going to look for symptoms too. I've also taken off this brake cable off the bottom, which was in the back there. So the motor, the motor and the rear wheel, when the main motor mount pin, and it's not a pin, it's a bolt, so I don't know, it's about 6 inches long. When that's pulled out, this whole motor will drop. So we look at the cylinder, and the one thing about if you have a water-cooled cylinder and it's leaking, your inner bore right here will be wetter than hell. It looks like a really wet oil plug, and this is drier than hell, which is amazing because I've never taken mine apart and had it dry. That means that I'm not leaking any compression into the antifreeze chamber or the other way around. So my little thing worked. Now what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to lower this cylinder just by a tiny bit. What I did when I first started, let's see if I can, on the experiment, this right here is the thick fiber gasket that I used between the cylinder and the block right here. Now that may be, it may be only as thick as this copper head gasket, but by taking the gasket out, I will lower the cylinder by that much. And what that will do is, since the piston has the same amount of travel, all I'm doing is lowering this cylinder a little tiny bit more, and that will mean that the piston will come up a little bit tighter or taller, and it will squish more gas in this combustion chamber. And I want to show you, see if I can show you the squish band. I had a picture of it here somewhere. It's just a little tiny ring around the outside, and the squish band is very, very important in theoretical two-stroke tuning. If it's too far away or too wide, you lose a lot of power, and that's what I think I'm doing, especially since I'm going to be using a really good race gas. I'm going to see if I can do this. So the next thing I'll have to do is take my wood right there, and I'll put it up underneath this right here. This is a frame right here to the floor, and I'll lift the bike up so that I can pull the engine out from its mooring, and we'll go from there.